Today, I'm going to show you my strategy, how I manage my portfolio, and my DeFi investment I currently have within different platforms, how I diversify my risk to be as much safe as possible. I'm currently making around $50 a day with zero risk in crypto. I'm not an expert, an investor, I'm not whatever, I will just show you different options. There are risks associated, feel free to make whatever you want, you are responsible on how you manage your money. First of all, we got Kamino. My currently take in here, what I actually invest on Kamino is liquidity. I'm actually adding Jito and Solana liquidity. Okay, I got some Sol, I stake it on Jito, and now I'm depositing Jito Sol and Sol into this liquidity pool. The current API is around 8%. The reason why it's so high because of Jito incentives. They actually give you Jito token for depositing Jito Sol in this pool. Take on account that when you stake Sol on Jito, you will be helping chain, helping people validate transaction. So you will be earning around a 7 to 8% a year. And if you invest that Jito Sol in here with small Solana, you can take extra APY and extra revenue on your current investment on Solana. This is kind of safe because token price of Jito Sol and Sol is kind of pegged, so they will advance in the same manner and you will have less risk to have impermanent loss and lose your position. They also have the points you can use to receive an airdrop. Lulo is another platform really interesting that actually routes your investment and move it within the different platforms you have based on the APY. The APYs of all different platforms you can use, in this case Kamino, Marginfi, Mango, Solen and Drift for USDC, okay? And they allocate your money in those platforms based on this APY. For example, if I check here my USDC, they are on Kamino because the current APY is around 7%. As you can see, the APY is historically 7.5%, which is pretty decent. And the most important thing is that I'm investing in stablecoins, actually the most safe play if you don't want to be affected by how the price moves on the market. I also do the same with PayPal USDC, has also pretty nice rates because they have an incentive by doing these actions. You are getting extra revenue, as you can see here. For example, come here to borrow and lend with PayPal USDC, and you get around 7 to 10% APY based on the distribution of rewards that PayPal actually do to this token. As my third option, I have Meteora. The LMMs are amazing. We are working to integrate and partner with Meteora on Smithii. They manage the pools to make them as much profitable as possible. So in this case, I'm also tracking Meteora the whole time and selecting which pools are more useful for me. In this case, I'm currently invested on USDT pair and the API is pretty decent. They also have other options. It's kind of risky in some cases because they got a ton of meme coins pools, and for sure that's much more risky than going stable. The fourth platform I use is Marginfi. Okay, Marginfi has been in the ecosystem for a long time already. They have their own pools and pretty decent APYs. The only thing I don't like about Marginfi at all is that they don't show you the interest earned, but I'm also doing lending here in Marginfi as part of my DeFi strategy. I'm currently lending USDC and PYUSDC because they have pretty nice APYs. Okay, if you go here, you will see the current APY on USDT is around 7%, pretty decent for me. Again, in all the platforms I'm showing you, I'm coming here and checking every week the APYs and I'm moving my money based on that. The reason why I don't allocate all the money on Lulo or platform like DeFi Carrot to avoid platform risk. For sure, all these options are kind of secure, but personally feel more secure by diversifying my investment within different platforms. So if there any hack, any problem or whatever, at least a percentage of my money will be diversified in different platforms. So these are the current 4 options I'm investing on, but I'm checking and I will invest really soon on GLP, Jupiter Liquidity Provider. This is actually providing liquidity to futures or perps within Jupiter Exchange, and you are earning because they generate. The second one, also related to futures, Perpetuals is flash trade, okay? I'm looking for buying one of their NFTs and providing liquidity on the platforms if they currently have pretty decent APYs, and I like the platforms and the project itself, so I'm going to invest on it really soon. And to finish, I'm gonna invest on DeFi Carrot once I sell percentage of the Solana I got when it pumps up, because this is basically the same that Lulo. They route automatically your investment within different platforms. They give you a token, a liquidity token that shows you the current value of your investment in your wallet, with its price going up based on the APY. So my recommendation will be check the different options and move your money based on the APYs you can get. So this has been my portfolio, this has been my DeFi strategy. You can see I have different allocations, different platforms, and I try to go in the safe way. Some extra tips I will say if you want to get a better API would be investing on communities. Okay, for me it's really useful to become part of different communities like MATLabs, Kamino, DKS, etc., where you can actually make a good network and receive pretty good opportunities in terms of whitelists, pre-sales, airdrops, etc. These communities are always taking on account for this kind of activities, and paying part of them gives you a much better position than without paying on them. Also, you need to take on account, as I said, that the money and the APY will depend on the volume of the platforms. If you are providing liquidity, as you will get a fee on the volume and on the incentives of these different platforms. For example, some months ago, the APY was kind of better as there were more volume within the different platforms, Solana itself, and also there were much more incentives in the different DeFi platforms as they are giving airdrops, they are giving you points and rewards for using them. So you need to take on account that this market is really risky and that you need to move smart, allocate your money in a smart way. So that's all for today. Thanks so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.